Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Africa. Poet Christopher Okibo, in one of his poem, "The Hurry of Fortunda," excerpt from the poem, he said, "Today for tomorrow, today become to the day, and take the move. I think you're going to make it, and you're going to win." So. Those are the words from Christopher Okibo. We are going to be having Did You Know? Did you know is a knowledge driving. Did you know that rhythm is the longest word in English without a vowel? Did you know? So, did you know that the snow once fell in Harry? These are things that we should know. These are things that we should get ourselves used to. They are knowledges, they are points that we need to know. And before we move to what makes the headlines today, we are going to be having a harvest for the year. You give God thanks for the blessings of last year, the blessings that will come so far. Just take a while, take a sip, relax, and yeah. So for making the headlines today, we're having then we also have news coming from us that Malami Justice, the Minister of Justice, is saying that over $1.3 billion has been recovered so far since people. Sorry for that break in transmission. Today is still Thursday. You can still share in your ideas, your throwback memories. Let us share in your stories. And before we went on the break, we were having discussion about faced with a defeat. That was like a shocking match of the day, where Japan had a victory over them. The 2-1 defeat against Germany. Then we have Spain heading it on with Costa Rica, and that was an interesting match to watch. They had a thrilling
founder of the Joanne Okechukwu Foundation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome, Joanne.
Thank you
There's a
very
whole
much.
lot of things that your title entails. You're into business, you're into fashion business, you are into charity.
Yes.
I've seen
The issues I had were men
okay.
coming my way because I was that
Goody.
was so that was like the only issue I had growing up. So my mom was this reserved.
Is hard, things are changing. I would take this first. I was supposed to take a different question first, but it's already on trend, the new Naira look. What do you think? Do you think it's going to improve our economy? Do you think it's going to help the Naira grow?
I don't think it's going to improve the economy.
It's inflation, there's so many challenges. So as an entrepreneur in the beauty business, it encompasses of beauty, fashion, NGO, foundation. As an entrepreneur in this beauty business, what are the challenges you face? Yes.
So today you're hiring a staff, tomorrow the staff
Just
is
is
leaving.
Yes.
So it's very, very difficult because you have to look for how to hire another staff, train the staff again,
yeah.
and then at the end of the day, the staff leaves,
Yeah.
and you're on your own. And
You solve in society. I think that's a stressing thing. I mean, people that set up business fail to do. They fail to solve a problem in society. So,
Exactly.
what's your business plans like?
okay, well, my business is all about looking good, making people feel comfortable,
Okay.
making people look beautiful,
Okay.
trying to make people look good
Good. Okay.
and confident about themselves.
Okay. There's a controversial question I'll tend to drop actually.
Okay.
Many people feel that an African girl should look a certain kind of way.
Yeah.
So what's your take on that? The struggle. You just mentioned something. I think yes. Tomorrow is going to be World Women that Faces Violence Day.
Yeah.
It commemorates women that face violence. And today is a topic for the men, but actually I don't want to divert so much. So what's your word?
Yes.
Do you? So listeners, you can drop your comments on the comment section. This is Best Update TV, the best you can ask for. I keep on saying it, it's the best you can ask for. We will not let Joanne just go like that. We will not let her go. She is going.
I love traveling
Okay.
and I'm an introvert.
Oh, okay. I think you guys should sort out the truth.
Yes.
You guys should sort out the truth. We have a guest saying, Onye Stanley, it's good to admire someone. Say this word, kitchen chicken. Kitchen chicken. Kitchen chicken. 7 times. Fastly. As fast as you can get.
Kitchen chicken, kitchen chicken, kitchen chicken, kitchen chicken, kitchen chicken, kitchen chicken, kitchen chicken.
Okay. A place and they'll be like, you remember?
A lot. I grew up in Abuja actually,
Yeah.
so I get this. Even growing up, I don't tell people I'm from Ebonyi State because they're like, where is that place? I always said I'm from my mom's side. I'm from Imo. That was
Okay.
like very easy.
Easy, yeah. Saying good morning. One for CJ Gabriel said good morning to you, Joanne.
Morning.
Then we get on to before the surprise pop up. We are supposed to be discussing. Ask director what's up our surprise. We still have our guest, and la la. She's supposed to see a surprise. I just remember this.
Nah, it was a cruise then.
Okay.
But I've always wanted investing in girls.
Okay.
Yes, investing in a girl child. So.
Okay. I think this one got to you, but I think your throwback memories. These are things that we should hold on to.
Yeah.
You should not forget our past. Child first. Things are revolving. We have a guest in the house to talk on that with us in this breakfast table. Meet our guest. His name is Brian Woke. Brian Woke, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. How are you doing? Good morning, Brian.
Morning off.
Okay.
Relentless. We don't show emotions. We're supposed to be like the breadwinners. There's so much bestowed on us that sometimes we forget who we actually truly are.
Yeah.
Because the culture has made it seem like this is the kind of person
That
we're
we should be,
supposed
yeah.
to be like.
It's niche that people get to have when it comes to equity and equality. They feel the women fight for equality, and some people are now stressing on there's a need for equity.
So if you feel you're strong enough to do what a man can do, you should be allowed to do it. I don't think you should be told what to do and what not to do just because of your gender. There are some women that are actually out there that are way stronger than men.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be on the female side right now, but I'm trying to let it out there.
Okay.
Because
In every 10 men, there's like one person struggling with mental health, and against the 3.1% of the female folks, what do you think should help men curb this mental health? It's a big challenge, it's a big gap.
you feel like, why not make I will just marry one rich husband? You don't come out like that.
Yeah.
You get, but as a man, you're not going to get married to a rich wife. Even if you get married to a rich wife,
She's
going to make you see her.
Yeah.
Some rich women, I'm not still saying this. I'm just saying some. I'm not trying. When they have discussed, it's supposed we feel like it's supposed to be something to work on.
Yeah. So it is interesting to know that we have a common understanding that men struggle a whole lot, and we get like less noticed because it's more like there's this advice men. And what's your advice will you give to maybe curb this tension to help them at least keep their sanity while still struggling?
First off, as a young man, even though I said we are bestowed with the whole tension of hustling, I focus more on investing, not even saving. Saving is a very different thing from investing.
Yeah.
You focus more on putting your money into diversified places that will help you raise more money. Okay? In your 20s, you should be ready to take risk and study more, read more books, learn more, have a mentor.
Okay.
All these things to play.
Interesting to know that we have an interesting guest in the house, and we have this strong topic we're talking on. Today is Throwback Thursday, don't forget, and we are talking about men. We are the men. You have someone you love, you have someone you want to throw shout out. So far, so good. He has been doing well in business, and it's an online business. Many people are into online trading, into online business. So Brian, tell us, you are into online boutique. How do you manage your brand?
It's not easy. It's actually not easy, but most of the time, so instead of you to be like, okay, now go and meet the online vendor, you're like, okay,
you try persuading the person.
Why don't I give for like 17k? And at the end, sometimes you might end up going to losses because our economy, which we all know about, is dying. So you could go to the market today.
In the comment section, we have it's Success Wednesday. Good morning from here. Good morning, Success Wednesday. We have Eze Innocent saying you guys are doing well. More grace and beautiful morning to you guys. Thank you. Aside the whole struggling to make it, struggling to be bold, struggling to do this, struggling to do that, and there's this lack of self-awareness the male child face. There's this tension that they face. Now, do you have any opinion?
Not entirely all of the culture should be breaking through from. I feel we African men should have it that the back of our minds that we should be the breadwinners. I think we should just have it back there. It's more of a motivation than it's of be able to like focus easily, and it is like the tension from society, because when you are too tensed and you're not focused on yourself, you end up making wrong decisions in life.
Okay, I'll be throwing out the last question on men actually.
At this point, the ball is in our court. We make this one more mistake, we suffer it, and some of your kids are going to be in these 8 years. They're going to suffer it with you, and we don't even know if after these 8 years, another 8 years is not going to come after it. So make the right choice.
Thank you so much for having us. They throw tongues 6 times.
You said say what?
Throwback Thursday throw tongues.
Through what?
Tons.
True thorns.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is mine more Okay.
6 times. Yours was earlier. Did you regret taking this picture?
Hell no. Then I was like Mr. Tinebo. I was feeling really fly about myself, so I wasn't.
Yeah, like you know this fashion, like you're like I'm tearing it, killing it. So that's brilliant for you that listen to the show. Thank you for giving in your comments, and we love you all. Thank you. Catch you next time.